Hi, good day to everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to this video tutorial. This is not talking about 40 but talking about Toto. And for those who just bought the WinTOTO software, very big congratulations, because I can just tell you, you're bought from the right company, because you're buying from the software development house, the one that developed the software and the one who knows the in and out of the software. Now, for those who just logged in, let me take this opportunity to thank you for watching. And for those who have been watching my 4D tutorial, not to worry, this tutorial is equally good. Alright, so now I'd like to create this awareness about Toto Play, because I find that Toto Play is one of the very interesting game that we have. Alright, and as we know, Monday and Thursday a lot of people do buy, but the thing is that most of the time buying blindly. And I think in order for us to improve our hit rate, we'll probably have more discussion over here using the video, right? So those who have just bought the software, congratulations. For those who have already bought and been upgrading their maintenance support, I can only say one thing: you really got the best value. All right. Now, before we go into that, let's click on the help. And just want to tell you that recently, not long ago, in fact, this week we just launched this version 2.9, right? So if you're not at this version, all I want to say, please remember to give Mr. Kelton a call at 9388-1524, and if you are from Malaysia, you have to add a 65. I repeat again, it's 9388-1524, and for Malaysians, you need to call +65 9388-1524. Okay, good. Now I'm going to show you some of the very important features that we have in WinTOTO. In fact, one of the very important features. All right. Because we have seen a lot of people in the market are doing this. In fact, they are doing on paper. But right now, you are having all these things ready for you at your convenience. And that's the interesting thing about WinTOTO software. Alright? Good. So, before you go into that, make sure you click on the open database. You're making sure that I'm discussing Singapore data and 645 jackpot. Okay? Make sure you got the right one. Let me click OK. Okay, the thing I'm going to click is this thing called the display table layout. Let me click on here. Are you ready? Go. Now, bear in mind that total analysis, there are many methods, alright? But what's most important, we're going to talk to you some of those methods that it's very easy for you to pick it up, and it's also very easy for you to understand. Right? I think that's most important. And then as we go along, we'll go a little bit more and more advanced. But bear in mind that what's most important is, when we started to develop this software, this table display is one of the very important data that everyone will look at it. In fact, a lot of us have been so good in it that they can even just look at it, they roughly know which are the likely possible number that will appear. But so today, I will not go too far, but I'll go over very basic steps. But I can tell you one thing. Stay on, you're going to find more things to come out and you're going to benefit more. Are you ready? I'm ready too. Alright? Get yourself a paper, pen and pencil. Ready? Go. Okay, now let's take a close look at what happened. That we do understand that almost practically every draw, there will bound to have one set of neighbor that appear. Let's say, for example, in the draw 1, 1, 2, 1, 4. Okay, when 27 appear, there's one set which is a neighbor, which is 26 appear. So let's say, example, we take a look at this one. Of course, not every time do happen, but then I think this happening has been there. And the trend we can be quite sure of. Alright? So, okay, let's say, for example, like this draw, there isn't, but then they do have repeats. Somehow we know that there will be 1 or 2 repeat, or either that the neighboring set to appear. Alright? So, for this coming draw, we thought about is that I got something very interesting to show to you. So, as you can see here, number 13, it has continuously appeared in the draw 1, 2, 1, 3. Then it appears in the 1, 2, 1, 4 and 1, 2, 1, 5. That means the recent draw that we're talking about. That's the 1, 3. So what I'm going to say is that when such thing happen, we can actually backtrack and see what happens to other numbers. Let's say, for example, we take a look at number 10, ball number 10. Okay? Yes, continuously 3 draws appear. And what happened? The neighbor set appear. So for this coming Monday, alright, which we are talking about on the 14th, will this 13 appear continuously 3 times? Will one of the set appear? Would it be number 14 or would it be number 12? All I want to say, please take note. Alright? Because an opportunity like that hard to come by. So when it comes, please take note of this. So I want to say it's either 12 or 14. Now if you want to know whether number 12 or number 14 is a better set, another way to counter check is basically click on this thing called the funnel. Alright. Bear in mind that WinTOTO software has got all the statistical table for you. It's all well displayed. Only one thing I need to say is you need to click on it to take a look, and from there really exercise your statistical judgment. Very, very important. But I want to say is all of us are not born with it. Some are, some are not. But not important. Important is you have the software, you have the opportunity to practice it. Practice it. Very important, right? Good. Click on the funnel. Okay. Now let's take a look at this number. Okay, we sort by number. Okay, so just now we are talking about either number 12 or number 14. So number 12 is here. Okay, this is number 12. And then there comes number 14, which is over here. Okay, so looking at both the set, it looks like number 12 has a better count in terms of month average. But let's say we take a look at the year month table. What happened? Okay, not bad. And then what about number 14? Also equally good. So I think based on just this alone, on this data alone, on the month average, I think 12 would be a better choice. So you may want to consider number 12 this time. Alright, so you have really one of your selections in your hand, which is number 12. Okay, this is one way to pick your numbers, right, using this analysis method. Another pattern that is very obvious to all of us is, as you can see, number 22 has been appearing very frequently. It just have one gap, and then after it appear the following draw. And the interesting thing is, 21 just appeared last draw. So very high chance that it may bring this number along the next draw. So this coming Monday, highly probable of number 22 to account by. Alright, now as we go along, you can scroll and you can more or less guess which are those something that can happen. Alright, but another thing that I want to bring to your attention is that there is a vacuum in this selections of number, ranging from number 28 to number 34. Please take note. Please take note. But of course, on the understandings of the past pattern, it looks like 28 will have a very good chance because 27 just recently appeared. So it may just trigger some of the numbers over here, basing on what we can see over here, right? So you do take note of that, right? So now, back again, 28 is one of the numbers which we have just discussed. Another one is number 12, which is over here, alright? And then one possible repeat number, possible another number is number 22. And then what is the number that may just repeat? This is interesting. What do you think? Do you think number 10 will repeat? Good chance of repeat? Or you think number 8 will have a better chance of repeat? Or you think number 13 will continuously appear again and again and again? Now, I would say that basing on what I see here, my bet would be more, my gut feel would be more number 10, because 10 do have this continuous repeat, do have rather often. 8 do have, but I think 10 looks more prominent, alright, in that basis, more potential in that basis. So again, you have a few numbers in hand. Now one is number 10 for likely repeat. Neighbor said we made it particular number 12. You got two numbers with you, alright. Possible one basing on the pattern is number 22. Alright, so together three numbers. And over here, the vacuum here, you may want to take a look at number 28. You have altogether four numbers. Now you have to decide on how you want to go about. Supposingly you have two numbers and you like number 12 and you like number 28 or you like number 22. Very simple, right? You can play all the 45 numbers using this method. Let me show you how you can go about. Click on the ruler here. Okay? So before you click on the ruler here, let's go to the summary there. Okay? Let me sort by frequency. Can you see that? Okay. As you can see, when the arrow pointing down is one of the highest number, so number 70 is one of the most frequent. So in order for you to copy out this number, you need to click this thing called fix. Okay, if you don't click this, you cannot copy any of the numbers. It's gray color. Can you see that? Now when I click fix, it becomes blue. So I can click all the way down and copy all the 45 numbers into the ruler. Okay, let me show you one more time. Right click, copy, and then just the ruler here, right click and paste. There you go, all the 45 numbers are in. So again, if you think number 12 and number 22 is one of the very important numbers, okay, untick first, and number 22. And all you need to do is, after you are done that, just go straight here, click 1, 2, comma, 2, 2, sorry, 2, 2, comma, that's all. Okay, and click any other box out. Can you see that? Now, you have all the 45 numbers in. So now, how to play all the 45 numbers using this ruler? Very simple. All you need to do, click on this thing called the DIY ruler. Can you see that? Now, as it's generating, it's always better to focus on jackpot, 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 jackpot. That's very important. Okay, click on here. Okay, there you go. Are you ready? Go! Alright, so you can see that you can actually literally play all the 45 numbers with the two important numbers, which is number 12 and 22 is what we are appearing. That's why I say, if these are the two important numbers, you will see that practically every ticket, you will see 12 and 22, 12 and 22, 12 and 22. Alright, meaning to say that if coming Monday, alright, if the winning results of the 7 numbers that appear, yes, got 2 numbers, okay, 2 of your important number, which is number 12 and 22 in the results that appear on Monday. Alright, we're talking about the 14th of December. I want to say, congratulations, you really won yourself some prizes. It might be a jackpot prize, okay? So all I want to say is that the more you practice it, the more you use it, the more likely that you'll find it very easily for you to really comprehend. But as I said, ability to do this thing called statistical judgment, it has got a lot to do with your practice. So I can say, if you're not born with it, not to worry, okay, all of us can practice it and can get it done. Alright, so I just hope that this video will help you a great deal, and I just want to tell you that this video, we'll try to produce it as best as we could and as often as we could, but most importantly, do not leave out without watching, because make sure that you really stay put and watch. If you do not understand, not to worry, repeat this video over and over again, pause as when you want. Alright, the more you watch, the likelihood that you'll pick up a lot of things from what I'm going to say. Now bear in mind, I just discussed some of the very important numbers just now, okay, for this coming 14th of January. One of them is number 12, okay, number 22, number 10, and number 28, okay. I want to say, may I take this opportunity to wish you and your family over this weekend a very happy weekend, a healthy weekend, and most importantly, enjoying the total game. Yes, win more jackpot prizes, and do remember, forward this email to anyone that wants to watch. And always remember, the more you circulate, the more people come to know about it, and the more people focus on this website and this video. All I want to say is the energy is going to be very different. Okay, you'll be very amazed and how powerful this positive energy that can help us to generate more wealth, more winning. Alright,